Somebody can notify me if we are live.
Yep, you're live.
We are live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to TFRL A-League. It is the evaluation race. Not the evaluation race. We're finished with the evaluation races. This is pre-season testing. This is for A-League drivers only. Currently got 12 in the lobby. For those of you tuning in and don't know who I am, I'm James14. I'm TFRL coordinator. You could call me owner as well, I'm guessing. And I would normally be joined by KLC73 at this point, but he is not here, which is quite sad.
We don't know where he is.
We don't know where he is, but I am joined by two drivers anyways, Lightning Gasly and Oxide Nova. Evening.
Hello.
Evening indeed. What was I going to ask? What's your guys' thoughts on Italy tonight? Do you think it'll be a track that'll suit you? Let's go with Will first.
No. I hate this track, so no.
I have to agree with that explanation there.
No.
I absolutely hate Italy.
And I would just like to say that the person that did suggest this track is not racing. So...
Yeah, that is, Button was the one that suggested this track.
I don't know why, but for some reason I thought it was Canada.
Canada?
Where I got that from.
Jesus.
Small's just come on F1, okay.
Small's just come on F1, that's good. We've got 12 drivers then. And there he is, he's just joined on his That Small Guy 2001 account, not his Lightning Sick account. Guessing he's too drunk to change accounts. Because he has had a few, let's just say, a few WKDs, a few Coors, and a few ciders, I've heard rumblings. Hopefully he doesn't cause anything bad tonight. And he's a level 8 on that account.
Don't drink and drive, kids.
Don't drink and drive, indeed. You might end up like Oxide, spend days in hospital, broken leg, stuff like that.
Years.
Don't try it.
Decades in hospital.
But what I can do before we start is just go through the lineup that we've got for A-League this season and for the drivers that have actually attended tonight. So let's start off with Kazizel at the top. Kazizel is a brand new driver to TFRL A-League, like many of these guys really in the lineup. He's driving the Mercedes this season, and he's followed up by Bossman15, another new driver for TFRL. Wiselig, another new driver for TFRL. You might have seen Bossman and Kazizel, by the way, last season in a couple of races. Serif, familiar face to TFRL viewers, the Portuguese driver looking to make amends on a season that went awry, and he couldn't attend some of his races as well, so he missed out on the championship to Montana. Onyx Mer, brand new signing, part of the Lightning Esports brand. Great to have them guys on board, and hopefully they are tuning in to watch tonight's action. Matt32575 and Oxide, both quite familiar drivers there, both in the Renault and the Haas, respectively. Thick Rouge, brand new name to TFRL. He has not raced this season. He is in here purely as a precaution because we feel he's a quick driver. Hopefully he might be replacing Thrive Stocky, who sadly can't make the main A-League races. Lightning Gasly, who was in the party and is our host this evening, driving the Sauber. He's teaming up with the small guy who's down at the bottom. Hamrez is Kazizel's teammate in the Mercedes, and Mark NFC, another brand new driver to TFRL. Have we got any more to join?
Good question. KLC should be, but...
KLC should be here, my co-commentator.
Nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
I'm really worried. My PlayStation's...
It probably won't happen, but we do have 5 out of 13 drivers ready. I'm going to invite KLC again. If we can send a backup invite, that'll be absolutely fantastic. If I do go, I'm aware if I do go into spectate mode, it will start the session. But I feel we're ready to go. I don't think anybody else is going to be turning up. And That was reflected in the drivers for a minute. And oh my god, my status has now gone down to a 3-bar. Fantastic.
We are starting.
We are starting. Do you know what? I'm going to go into spectate mode and let's start. KLC73 hopefully will join me in the commentary box very, very soon. Not quite sure where he is. I hope I get a little notification popping up on my left-hand side saying he is coming and he is running late. I have a feeling he might be having his dinner, which is not too great. But we are starting anyways. I'm going to keep the guys unmuted for now until KLC joins, and then when KLC joins, I will have to bid you farewell. But for those of you who don't know this track, Italy, one of the classic tracks in... Oh, and... Oh, fantastic. Matthias has put the... Onyx Mers put the link out on Twitter with me tagged in as commentator. Beautiful. Brilliant. Thank you, Onyx. Much appreciated. I'm going to quickly chase up where Aaron is. I hope he's... Oh, Aaron can't commentate.
Hello.
Just had that through. Aaron cannot commentate, so sadly you're stuck with me on solo commentary, which is going to be fantastic because my voice is already away. I've got some lemon and lime water, flavoured water, over there, ready in case my throat goes dry. But we do have an 18-minute qualifying session, so hopefully it'll be quite exciting. Did you say wet race?
Don't say that.
Oh, no, it's not. It's dry.
Dry.
Shame.
Dry all around then. That is good to see.
Just like the usual.
Oh, yeah, I'll keep you guys unmuted. I hope that's okay. These two.
I'll allow it.
I'll be back in a second.
Cassie will be back in a second. Let's have a look. There's 11 people watching. Thank you for tuning in. Quite a... Oh, hang on. Right, hang on a minute. I can get a co-commentator in. I think. Can I get a co-commentator in? Yes, I can get a co-commentator in. Hang on. You'll have to be... just have to wait a minute. Let's get Elliot in. I know he's on Fortnite, but he can go through the stream and comment on anything that I might have missed. So let's get a co-commentator in. Don't forget to press the spectate button. Yeah, I don't want a repeat of Britain, put it that way. The last evaluation race in Britain was very, very fun when I failed to go into thingy, and Elliot F6 has joined the party. And I hope I don't have him muted.
No, I hear you.
No, you hear me? That is very good. Are you able to do a little bit of commentary with me? And
I can pick up anything that comes up on the stream that you don't quite clock, that I might clock, I'll let you know.
Fantastic. It's just Aaron is unavailable tonight,
That's cool.
which is a shame.
Cool. I am literally going to head on to Spot and see if I can find a cheap copy of the game.
Cheap copy of the game. Why is it just coming out of the pits? Who was first out on track? I'm trying to have a look. I think it might be Oxide Nova.
Yeah.
It is Oxide Nova in the house, coming around the final corner at Parabolica. For those of you not...
Why on earth has the Haas got the wrong livery on it?
I honestly do not know.
Has anyone else clocked that it's showing more red than it should be?
Yeah, I thought they fixed it in the last update, but obviously not.
The Haas is supposed to be silver and grey, right?
Yes. I think you're
I
right.
don't think it had any aspect of red, whereas this one does.
Very interesting. Oxide Nova, though, through the first sector, 25.6. Not too bad at all. Oh, and he got into the gravel. I think my commentary's putting him off, so I'm going to mute him. Dear me. And I'll keep everyone else.
About the...
Might be. Ooh, Red Bull just getting out of the way there. That was Life League on his outlap. But Oxide is coming down to the end of the middle sector. I think there was a 52.7 coming through the middle sector, now through the Ascari chicane, before approaching the end of the straight and towards the famous Parabolica, which I've got to say might catch a few drivers out in this race. Oxide though around the final corner in the house. Only 12 drivers attending tonight, which is a bit of a disappointment, but I know there's quite a few that can't make it. And Oxide goes, 19.8 already. Faster than last year's pole position round here in TFRL A-League. Oxide goes quickest, and Thick Rouge, our new driver, goes second with a 20.2. Bossman on the softs, Onyx Mir just going for banker there as well. Bossman on the softs, quite interesting strategy from him. Mark NUFC, 19.9, not too bad at all. Anybody else on a lap? Seraph, he's on the softs. Seraph is on the softs. We've got 15 viewers, can you confirm that for me?
Yes.
Wow.
14.
Oh my god! Matt's just gone quickest by 1,000th of a second! He's beat Oxide and Bossman out the session. Not sure if he's had a little bit of a collision there. Seraph 22.2 on the softs. Bossman's actually binned it. Look at that. Can't go on board now. That was a shame.
Yeah,
Lightning
weird.
Gasly. Yeah. He, I think he lost it in the gravel, to be honest. I don't think it was a crash caused by anybody else. Lightning Gasly on the mediums, going to set at 21.6 and goes faster than both Seraph and Bossman on the softs. Quite interesting. Gasly on the slower of the three compounds available for viewers as Wiselake goes quickest here tonight. So far, Wiselake on top. So we are getting to see the A-League runners come to the fore. And look at that. That is what I want from A-League. 6 tenths separating the top 6. Not bad at all. That's absolutely brilliant. Kazizel is down on this time. I think he's going for another lap next time around. Small guy in the pits, obviously been drinking a little bit too much.
Someone's definitely been drinking too much in this party, by the sounds of things.
What do you mean?
Just singing.
Singing?
Yeah.
Who's singing?
I don't know.
Seraph improves, 21.8 in the Force India. Seraph's teammate F1 Trinity is not available tonight to race. His PS4 is currently getting fixed. So there's another driver that has failed to attend tonight, but hopefully his PS4 will be back.
On the brakes from Seraph going into turn 1.
Yeah,
I just noticed that the DRS was open until literally the last second.
Yeah, literally you can go to about the 75 metre board, like just after the 100 metre board, and brake and get the car stopped before the corner. So I've done it before in time trial. As Thick Rouge goes quickest. Oh wow, he's laid the gauntlet down there. 19.5. Very nice lap. Caught the end of that, I may add. But Thick Rouge, brand new driver. Literally signed today. Going 3 tenths quicker than the rest. Okay. And yes, Thick Rouge, our brand new signing. Hopefully we can get him a seat in A-League if one of the guys does decide to offer him a place. That'll be very much appreciative. And let's have a look at anybody else who's on lap. Seraph has run out of fuel and is going down the straight towards Parabolica. Everyone really is either on an out lap or in the pits. So, a little bit of break in proceedings as a Renault just comes out of the pits. That's Matt 32575 coming out of the pits. TMC and ILR driver this season. Impressed me quite a lot in ILR over in the social race yesterday. Very good performance from our TFRL guys in that. If you haven't watched that race, I fully recommend that you do, as well as any other video that TFRL have obviously produced. There will be GT Sport action coming on Sunday as well, with the Porsche Super Cup testing, pre-season testing. That starts next week as well, along with A-League and B-League starting off next season. And hopefully, at the beginning of next week, we will have a league trailer to whet the appetites of everyone that's competing in TFRL this season. Oxide 25.6 through the first sector, another consistent first sector from Oxide there, not getting in the gravel this time, so already he's up on his time. 19.879 is his lap time. just 1,000th off Matt and around 300ths off Wiselig. So if he improves enough to warrant, I think he can improve enough to go second here. Whether he can challenge Thick Rouge is another point, but he is 4/10ths up in the middle sector, I do believe. Going through the Ascari chicane. Very, very nice line through there by Oxide. A full 100% recovery, of course, from Oxide. He's running in fuel EOS mode 4 as well, which means he's getting the most out of the car down the straight line. As he comes around the final corner now, a Parabolica. Oxide, this is going to be Paul, I think. Oxide is going to set a 1:19.2, puts it to Thick Rouge. We're halfway through the session, and Oxide takes provisional pole from Thick Rouge. Wiselig, Matt 32575. Let's follow his progress. On the super soft compound of tyre, the favourite choice of these drivers at the minute, we've only got Lightning Gasly, Seraph, and Boltzmann, of course. He's out the session on the soft compound, and Lightning Gasly on the mediums. That's when he set his 21.6. But Matt is on the way down towards the Ascari chicane. There's a yellow flag in sector 3, and it's small guy. He's obviously been drinking too much. That's at the Ascari chicane. I think he spun. We're just about to come up to his stricken car now. It is on the right hand side of the screen. I think I did just pick up there. Matt, there it is, right in the middle of the screen. Just after Ascari spun. Hopefully his car will get removed from the track. Then WKD's not really working, I've got to say. Matt 32575 though is coming up towards the line. Is he going to pressurise Oxide for Paul? No. Goes second though. With a 19.4 in the Renault. So changes up the order just a little bit. Onyx Smur and Wiselig are around the same point in the track. So let's go on board with Onyx first. Hammers is also behind them, but is 1.2 seconds down in the first sector. Onyx now running down towards Parabolica. This is the final corner for these drivers. There's Wiselig in the background. He must be about 4-5 seconds behind him on track. Onyx coming around the final corner. Part of the Lightning Esports brand. Looking to improve on a 20 flat. 20.2 doesn't improve. Wiselig, however, coming up towards the line. 19.5. He goes third. Ahead of Thick Rouge. And this is where the times are going to start tumbling down. In this part of the session, you will see the tyres, or certainly the times, start falling down. As Cazzizzle came back in the pits and he's coming back out the pits. Anybody on a lap? Not really. Hammers is coming in the pits. Onyx Mur might be on a lap. Let's keep an eye on him. In the Williams, he's still looking to improve on that 20 flat. If he can get into the 19s, the late 19s, like the 19.9, 19.8, he'll put himself ahead of Mark NUFC and ahead of Lightning Gasly. Oh, and McLaren of Thick Rouge just getting in the way there, but he is on that lap and does let the driver through. Onyx did realise, I think, at the last minute there, that could have ended in tragedy if that was FRL. But sadly, our drivers do know where the track limits are. And Onyx Mur coming up towards Parabolica at the end of his qualifying lap here. With around 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes to go in the session. Onyx coming across the line. This is rapid from Onyx. Onyx! 19.5, he goes fourth, he improves. Very, very good lap by the Williams driver there. Onyx Mur taking the final seat in A-League this season. Hopefully we can, as I say, get Thick Rouge into a spot this season, as I'd be very interested to see how he does in this race. We do have a couple of comments coming in. I will check that after we have a look at Thick Rouge's lap. So Thick Rouge through the first sector is a 25.9, not too bad. Williams gets out of the way of Onyx Mur. And Thick Rouge, oh, nearly having a half spin. Got into the gravel. Just got the rear wheel caught in the tyre and in the gravel there. But he's now coming through the two Lesmos. Very nice again, just catching that left front in the gravel. Not the cleanest of laps from Thick Rouge, but he is 52.6 through the middle sector by the looks. Going through Ascari now, onto the final two corners, looking very, very clean through Ascari, I've got to say. He's looking to improve on a 19.5. If he can go anywhere near to Matt, I will count this as a good lap, to be honest. He's turning down his EOS mode though, and that is him done. Thick Rouge comes in the pits. Kazizzle is on the lap. Let's have a look at Kazizzle. How is he doing? He is at Parabolica now. He looks like he's going around the 19-20 sort of pace here. Kazizzle is going to come across the line. This is going to be another time in the 19s, I think. Kazizzle, 19.5, goes ahead of Onyx. Very, very close, I've got to say, between Wiselig, Kazizzle, Onyx, and Thick Rouge. You're back, and I was just saying 400 separating third, fourth, fifth, and sixth.
Great stuff.
Great
What
stuff.
happened to Small?
Oh, he retired. He must have been having too many WKDs.
What the frick? Oxide.
Yeah, Oxide, 19.2, and he is on a lap. Actually, coming in the final corner around Parabolica, looking to improve on a 19.2. I'm going to put this on the line and say this is an 18. Oxide! Oh, what a lap! 18.9 goals provisional pole. Wow, what a lap that is! That is unbelievable. Oxide Nova. There's no Montana this season for Oxide to worry about. He may have to worry about the other drivers though, but at the minute he's just saying bring it on. Unbelievable. I'm not sure if you want to give...
As was said in the... Oh, sorry, as was said in the comment section, Oxide doing a Nicky Lauda and coming back from an injury.
Indeed, yeah. I'm on both Hamres at the minute. Is there anybody that's actually surprised you to how either quick or slow they are?
I mean, I don't know who Wise League is, so...
New driver.
Okay, thanks. So for a new driver, that's pretty good. And also Oxide.
Yeah, Oxide. I've got to put on the line. Seraph has got to get out on the super softs if he wants to stand the chance in getting in and around the thingy. Hamres is actually coming into the pits. He was going slow on his time. Mark NUFC though is on the lap. Let's have a look at him in the Red Bull. 25.9 through the first sector. I think he's another one that can improve his lap. However, he might have just got an invalidation there. Just ran two wheels over the curb. I know in time trial if you do that.
Yeah, I think he's alright because he's not come off the pace.
He hasn't. Fourth gear through there. I don't recommend fifth gear through the second last mode, to be honest. It does gain you a bit more speed. But Mark NUSC is reaching the end of the straight now. Before Ascari, he is going quick. That was a 52.5, I think I had it as there. Oh, and he's cut Ascari. Is that an invalidation? And he's lost all of his speed, and he knows it's an invalidation because he's slowed it down. And he'll have to go for another lap. He has got no traffic around him, I don't think. I hope the camera does pan out. Behind, there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. That is Mark, of course.
Yeah,
Nobody behind him.
That was invalid. Yellow flag.
Oh, Seraph needs to get out of the pits. I hope he's coming out. I think that might be Hamres coming out of the pits.
Seraph is out of qualifying.
Seraph is out of qualifying.
Yeah, because you've got to do 1 minute 20. Well, look at how. Yeah, he's out. He won't get another time in. You've got to do 1 minute 20 lap to get round.
Yeah, this is not full qualifying though. This is oh, yellow flag in Sector 1. Who was that? That was Mark NUFC. I didn't catch that. If I've got to be honest, I was scrolling through other guys on that lap. Onyx Mers on the lap. In the Williams. No, he's not on the lap, because I've just realised his ERS is on 0. Let's have a look. Matt's just about to go on a lap. The final thrust for some of these drivers. Thick Rouge is on the lap though. Is he improving? Yes. Scores second, 19.3. So Thick Rouge, the new signing. Again, out of the Lightning Esports brand, they're providing us with... yeah, Thick Rogue, sorry. Not Thick Rouge. Jesus. Oh, we have one of those days, don't we? Oh. Thick Rogue. I should say, not Thick Rouge. I apologise to him if I have been saying Thick Rouge all of this time. Oh dear. Anyways, who is on a lap? Wiselig. No, he's just started one. Gasly's just started one. Who's first out on track? Thick Rogue. Matt. Matt's first out. And Matt's going to be first to come across the line, and then we're going to go to Kazizzle Onyx. As Kazizzle's actually retired it there. I think he lost it after... Let's have a look. I'm on board with Wisely. Where did he lose it? I can't see where he lost it. Oh, Wisely nearly losing it there as well. I think he might have came under a bit of pressure. But Matt now approaching Parabolica for the final time. Is this going to be enough to grab second place and put him anywhere near Oxide? I don't think it's enough. Matt nowhere near Oxide.
Slow through the last corner.
He does improve, and he goes second with a 19.328, 14 hundredths ahead of Thick Rogue.
He definitely lost a lot of time through that last corner, though, James.
Yep, Wiselegs called it a day as well. Onyx Mer coming across the line, doesn't improve. Lightning Gasly is about to come across the line, though. And he is going to be right up there. Oh, it's a 19.2, he goes second. Very nice lap, put it all together in the end. Lightning Gasly goes second, but Lightning Esports may want to watch this stream because there's a new kid on the block in Oxide Nova who has gone and has set pole position here in Italy. As we're going to see the come up now. I mean, look at that, top 7 separated by 6/10. If that doesn't whet the appetite, you've got to factor in that Seraph, Boastman are on the softs as well. Hamres, tiny little bit off the pace. Mark can do better than that. But Oxide is in first. Gasly second. Matt in third with Thick Rogue in fourth. I did say it right this time. Wisely firing enough the top 5. Kazizzle, Onyx Mer, Mark, Hamres, Seraph top 10. Boastman and the drunken kid at the back, small guy. It's a good job he is starting from the back, because I think he'd probably cause something if he was starting in 11th. If I've got to be honest, with his drinking habits that's going on tonight. Let's just put it that way. I will come to you, though. Who are you fancying for the win? If he's here. My co-commentator.
Sorry?
I'm asking you, what's going to be your top 3? Out of what you've seen in qualifying. I put you on the spot a bit, haven't I?
Yeah, no, I don't think Oxide's going to run away with this. I honestly don't. I think Matt could get him. And if Oxide, if his injuries hold out, he'll finish second. And then... Ooh.
Yeah, he's 100% recovered, Oxide.
Oh, he has? Okay, I still reckon second.
He's still on the pace.
Who's third?
But we have got a formation app to sort this out. You think Onyx for third? Interesting.
Hang on, wait, there we go. I can see the order now. Right, this is what I wanted. That's why I was trying to drag it out. So, it will be Matt, Oxide, Gasly.
Matt, Oxide, Gasly. Because I've seen these guys race in Britain, most of these guys race anyways, we don't know what Thick Rogue is going to do in this race. He is a quick driver. I've seen him racing in ILR. He's clean. I am going to go for Oxide, Wiselig, Matt.
Okay.
Wiselig is much better in the race. Simple as that. He was on the pace every single lap in the evaluation race in Silverstone. Or the last evaluation race that we ran. But they are approaching...
Sorry,
yep, they are.
I'm thinking aloud. I'm so hungry, but at the same time I want to watch the start of this.
Yeah. Well, it is a short track as well, so going to be some quick lap times being set. I would be predicting around the 121s, 122s for race pace, maybe even a 123 thrown in there. But it's going to be interesting to see. Have you checked the comments recently, anyways?
Yeah, I'm watching them. There's one question of who is driving no assist, but that's really down to a question that we can ask in interviews.
Yeah, who was driving no assists?
Gasly's not. I know that Gasly won't be. Maybe ABS.
Yeah, there's a few of these guys that are racing with assists, but I need to go on the time trial leaderboards to have a look at actually who is running assists and confirm that. But I will get back to whoever asked that question.
That was Michael Valiant.
Oh, not sure who he is.
Michel Valent, that's the one. And then we had Onyx saying that he was not happy with his qualifying lap.
Onyx 7th. 5 red lights that are about to go out. We actually do have a light sequence here tonight, not like an FOL. And it is lights out and away we go. And everyone gets away to a clean start. Small guy already. Oh, and Wiselig's off in the background. Oh, Wiselig's caused a crash. Wiselig. What on earth was that? As Oxide comes under pressure from Gasly into turn 1 and 2, and Gasly forces them up the inside. It's a lovely move from Gasly, and Matt's also got through as well. Oxide down to 3rd off the start, with Thick Rogue and Onyx going at it. The two Lightning boys. In the Lightning Esports brand, Wisely got caught in a collision with Seraph, I do believe. Yeah, as Matt trying to go, ooh, Thick Rogue. Yeah, Thick Rogue gets the move done. Onyx is holding up a little bit of a group with Kazizzle, small guy, who I hope is not drinking driving, in 7th. Mark, Hamres, Bossman, Weislich and Seraph, who was caught up in that early melee. Oh, and Mark's off. Mark has retired, and that is at just after the second Lesmo. I'm not sure if he got caught on somebody's wheel.
Wheel spin and it's just fired him off to the side, and that's what happened with Weislich at the start.
Yeah, Mark NUSC leaving the session in disgust. Now, I think Matt's had a little bit of a collision there in the back. Matt, sorry, he made a little bit of a mistake. Through Ascari, and Oxide and Thick Rogue have got past. And Oxide has got pressure from the McLaren driver now. Thick Rogue replacing Thrive Stocky tonight. Gasly, though, 1.3 seconds out in front, as we're going to see a three-way tussle for second here. Oxide, Thick Rogue, Matt, Onyx, Merkers, and Small Guy. Oh, look at this, 3-1 into turn 1. 3-1 into turn 1. Who's got the car stopped in time? It's Oxide. And he takes full advantage and goes back up to second. Matt was the big loser out in that. And there's 3 wide in behind with Kazizzle, Onyx, Small Guy, Hamres, all in a bit of a cluster. Wow, this is unbelievable racing, and we're only on the lap 2. Onyx trying to go for a move around the outside of Kazizzle. Small Guy gets it stopped in time and gets past Hamres, who just catches him a little bit. Bossman coming up through the field on the soft tyres. Him and Seraph are the guys on the softs. Wiselich in for the mediums. I don't think he lost it to the end of the race, but what thrilling action to begin off with, as Onyx Mer just gets caught in the gravel in the background there. As I ride on board with Matt, now pressurising Thick Rogue for 3rd, surely not around the outside of Ascari. Oh, Thick Rogue just backs off. I would like to see a bit of action through Ascari, if I've got to be honest. But Thick Rogue now right on the back of Matt once again. Small Guy just running off track in the background. Not sure if that was either Small Guy or Bossman. In fact, it was Bossman, because he's under pressure from Hamres. But I'm going to keep with the battle for 3rd and 4th. As Matt, I think, might be coming in the pits. No, he's not. He's just having it the inside. Gasly sets again the fastest lap of the race. Oxide now free off that battle. 1.5 seconds off. Oh, I think Rogue gets caught on Matt's car. Matt has somehow recovered that. He's got the car stopped. Has he kept the position as well? Yeah, that was the hitbox to blame there, I've got to be honest. Thick Rogue gets past into 3rd. Just tapped Matt's back end. Nearly forced him into the wall. Definitely the hitbox. It's something that they have got to sort out on this game, because this will go around the outside now of Matt into P4, and it's a lovely move by Kazizzle as well. Matt may have got front wing damage in that little bit of a melee. A Small Guy launches one of his Lightning Esports teammates. That's Onyx Mer coming under a bit of pressure, and Small Guy gets it done. A little bit aggressive, but it's a job done. And I think Gasly might have made a mistake out in front.
That move from Kazizzle round the outside at turn 2 was Hamilton-esque.
Yep, Onyx Mer
Beautiful.
And Small Guy side by side through Ascari, and Small Guy gets it.
One of them got back out of it.
Thick Rogue, I'm not sure where to turn. We're going to have a battle for the lead, because Kazizzle now up to 3rd. He is making massive inroads up the field.
Look at the gap for the lead. The gap for the lead.
Yeah, it was 4/10. I was keeping an eye on that as well. I was like, oh, where do I turn? I'm going to turn the battle for third though, because this isn't Thick Rogue. Thick Rogue now going around the outside. He should have it done as I go on Matt by mistake. Thick Rogue should have this done, because this one's going to try and get the car stopped. ABS locking up from both of them, and a bit of neutral from Kazizel there. He gets the car stopped just in time, but he has a little bit of a slide out of turn 2. Matt, Small Guy and Onyx all caught up in behind as well. Matt is going to probably go for an outside move on Kazizel, as we've also got Onyx and Small Guy in the background, and Matt gets it done. Matt's up, Small Guy pushes his way through, forces Kazizel in. Oh, I think Small Guy might have to give up the position there, if I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
Just tagged him. Again, this is what drinking and driving does to you. And the battle for the lead. Battle for the lead. Oxide's going side by side with Lightning Gasly. Gasly up the inside. Oxide up the inside, sorry. And he gets it done. Has Gasly got the run off the corner at Ascari? Yes, he has. And he's still a 10th off. Small Guy dropping back. I'm not sure if he's going to give up the position to Kazizel, but here comes Gasly. Right on the back, Small Guy. I'm just watching that battle in the background. Somebody's off. In the background, yellow flag sector 3. Not quite sure who that is.
Small Guy's going, it's Onyx, because Small Guy would have, Small Guy's gained the
It's
position
not Onyx.
back.
Yeah, Onyx is... Oxide Gasly, though, coming down the outside. Round the outside in turn 1. Might have been Hamres, you're right. I think it was Hamres, yeah, you're right. Good spot. Onyx going up the inside. Let's go to that battle. Small Guy. Oh, and Kazizel's outbroken himself there. Kazizel outbreaking himself, going... Well, he's lost pretty much every single position there. Kazizel losing ground. Bossman right on the back of Onyx. If the gap, just keep an eye on the gap for the leaders. Bossman tries to force his way past Onyx, a little bit too aggressive. But Onyx and Bossman doing quite well. Bossman, of course, on the soft tyres. He did qualify on those, I do believe. And now Kazizel's coming back into it, and Kazizel, oh wow! Kazizel, Bossman ran into the gravel a little bit. Kazizel's just done him around the outside of this first Lesmo. As I'm going to quickly...
Small Guy has received a message from me stating that he has to hand back that position to Kazizel.
The thing is, though, Kazizel is 7th.
And Small Guy's 5th, yes, no, I can see that.
Yeah. If Kazizel was in 6th, then I would argue that point. But I'm not sure. Gasly, though, is beginning to catch Oxide with DRS in operation. Is he going to go for a move down into turn 1? I think he is. He's closing. He's closing. He's close enough. Can he go up the inside? He's going to try and go for a switchback. Oxide keeps it just about alive. And Gasly, I think, nearly got caught red-handed as Onyx Murs in the pits. And Weislig's out. Weislig has crashed. I'm going to ride on board with the battle for the lead because Gasly's round the outside of Oxide and he gives him room. Gasly gets the lead of the race. Lap 6 out of 27, and I'm going to take out a drink. I'm going to take a drink of 11 and 9 because my voice is already going. Absolutely brilliant. Kazizel and Bossman having a little bit of a coming together in the background. Weislig does leave the sessions of both Red Bulls out of the race. Oxide now closing in on Gasly as I take a little sip of my lemon and lime water.
Okay, just going to point out one crucial factor. We're up to lap 6 and still have over half the field.
And Goldstein's on, remember?
That.
Yep, Goldstein's on, so I think... Oh, and here comes Oxide right on the back helicopter cam. Look at this. This is beautiful to watch. But I think Oxide is just going to wait for DRS. If he tried to make the move stick there, I think he would have lost DRS and would have given it to his opponent, Gasly.
Oh, that helicopter cam.
Beautiful helicopter cam, isn't it? Absolutely lovely, all the way down the straight as we cut to the live action camera's broadcast cam. Oxide now going for a move down the inside. These two are just going to be chopping and changing positions for the lead of the race. And Oxide gets it done into turn 2.
Road, not in terms of helping Road gain up onto the back of them, but to help him in the pit stop phase.
Yeah, 3.7 seconds. I mean, he has caught a little bit of time. I may add. Bossman and Kazizel are also having a little bit of a battle in the background. I'm going to cut to that. Just to have a look at what we're going on with.
Matt might have front wing damage.
Matt might have front wing damage. Bossman. Oh, Kazizel's trying to go up the inside. Oh, forced off track. Again, a little bit rash, and Bossman, oh, Bossman gets caught in a bit of a half spin.
In the position. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Cazzizzle's waiting up from, that's nice to see. Matt spun at the second Lesmo, and Gasly has chopped and changed once again for the lead of the race. Thickroll gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting at Ascari. That was on the entrance to Ascari, I may add, as well. So Matt now, he's got a pit. It's all about reconnaissance for him, I think. It's all about just trying to get as much out of this race as possible from this point onwards. He can probably go mediums to the end of this race. As Oxide, oh! Oxide goes up the inside. That caught me a bit by surprise. Oxide, Gasly just forcing him off track. I would say that's clean, and he gets it done. Bossman is in the pits to replace his soft tyres. And Seraph also goes past Bossman, of course, because he's in the pits. Matt also in the pits. Be right back indeed. And Oxide. Now, 4/10 off. Gasly has got the lead of the race, but for how much longer? Thick Rogue now. It was 3.6, 3.7 seconds. That gap has closed by a second after a little bit of incident at turn 2, but it was nice and clean, of course. Lightning Gasly for the Lightning Esports brand, and Oxide Nova currently yet to be signed up to an esports team. If he is interested in signing up for one, I'm sure that the guys the Lightning or Thrive. We've also got Thrive Esports with us this season in A-League. We've got Button and Stocky signed up for racing in A-League, and I'm very, very happy to be working with those, and hopefully we can partner up in some events in the future. As Oxide comes in the pit, and Thick Rogue's coming in as well, so second and third both in. Oxide in, Thick Rogue in. Small guys driving questionable after on the exit of Parabolica there, but it's the two Saubers leading the way. I may add that Cazizzle has just came in the pits. Small guy locking up into turn 1, but Gasly's got a 9-second lead. He has got to push like hell this lap. He's got to use up that ERS to great effect to try and get the overcut on Oxide, who's already at the pits. Oxide already at the pits in the medium competitive tyre, and Thick Rogue also followed him behind. He's got on the mediums. Cazizzle's also got on the mediums, so the mediums is the tyre of choice currently. As we've got a battle for position, 9th and 10th, Matt and Hamrez. The Mercedes driver on the Renault driver, and already Hamrez has got it done into turn 1, but Matt's going to be late on the brakes. He's forcing it up the inside, just runs Hamrez off track a little bit, but it's lovely. Nice move by Matt to keep that position. Hamrez gets caught with a little bit of oversteer and a bit of a half spin off turn 2. As my lemon and lime water is running out, I've got to say. That's not good. Not even halfway through the race. Bossman picks up a 3-second time penalty. I think that might have been at the second Lesmo. As he's running down the straight, it was at the second Lesmo. Oh, and Matt's gone off miles off track. Matt goes off track. That is a mistake made by himself, I think, there. No touch from Hamrez, but I'm going to see if anybody is coming in the pits. Oxide now catching Seraph. This is for position. Seraph a bit out of position, I've got to say. He's still got a pit. Don't discount Onyx Mur in this race as well. Do not discount him at all. He's on the soft tyres. He's probably going to have to be going a 2-stop strategy, unless he's really, really good on those tyres. He's going to be going 21, 22 laps probably on those tyres. And it's not impossible, but I think Onyx oh, and Seraph just lets him through. Seraph lets Oxide through, the quicker car now through. There is a yellow flag in sector 2. Oh, and it's Small Guy! Small Guy has spun at the second Lesmo. He lets everyone through, which is good to see. Small Guy just on the back of that, spun at the second Lesmo. And my co-commentator has returned.
Yaha.
Yaha.
Crikey,
we've got
Small Guy.
Yeah, small guy might have been drinking a little bit too much because he spun. But here comes Onyx Mur. No love lost between these two.
Far up the field?
Pit stops. Oxide, Thick Rogue, and Kazizzle all pitted.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I don't want to hear myself. Thank you very much. Small guy is coming in the pits though. I think he might have got a bit of front wing damage, and he has. Left side of end plate damage coming into the pits. Seraph also let Oxide through for position. Gasly has got to come in. I think he's got enough, you know. 22.9 seconds. Pit stops around here is about 22, 23 seconds. I think Gasly might have the lead of the race here. Gonna be interesting. Hammers and Matt both pitted. Oh yeah, Matt went in the gravel as well while you were away, and he lost the position to Hammers. But Gasly, what is he gonna do? I expect him to pit, if I've got to be honest. Martin Gasly has got to pit this lap if he stands any chance, and he must have heard me because he's coming in. And look at the rear tyres as well. Look at the graining on those super softs. Oxide now coming down towards Parabolica. Gasly not yet in this pit box. It's going to be tight. Gasly, it's a set of softs. His car is ready. That small guy has just came out of the pits as well. Oh, and it's actually, there's a bit of a glitch. Gasly's been held up in the pits. Gasly has been held up in the pits with a bit of a glitch. And that's going to let Thick Rogue through, is it? It is. Thick Rogue's right there. Thick Rogue now up to second. Dramatic scenes. No, small guy. Small guy's AI pitted in front of Gasly.
Oh.
And the pit crew weren't ready for him. Simple as that. Oh no, small guy's at the race, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, that's strange. That's very strange, but he is doing some weaving to try and get those tyres up to speed. Oxide, 7 seconds in front. I would argue this is his race to lose now. But if it wasn't for that glitch, and I am putting it down to a glitch and not to the driver himself, Gasly, I don't think will be leading this race. I think he'd be about 2-3 seconds behind Oxide. At this stage, and we've got a battle actually, Hamrez and Matt.
Oh, you and me both, mate. You and me both.
Oh dear. I've had this for a couple of days.
You know how long I've had mine for.
Yeah, mine is...
I didn't... I wasn't going to attend last week because I had that nasty cold and I'm still recovering from it.
Yeah, but I did FOL F2 commentary last night and I did soldier on through that. I'm soldiering on through this as we've reached the halfway stage here in the first pre-season race for Thingy, and there's been a change of position. Lightning Gasly gets up to second. I missed that. I was too busy focusing on Seraph, Hamrez and Matt. Gasly gets past Thick Rogue and is up to second place. So now he is kind of free, but Thick Rogue is coming back at him, and is he going to go around the outside? He's going to attempt it. He's nowhere close. Oh, and he gets caught on the curb as well. So that lets Gasly just go off in front. Hamrez has got Seraph down at turn 1. Down the straight into turn 1. Seraph now. Seraph on the fresher tyres, but Hamrez has got past him. So maybe the softs is the best way to go in this race, as well. I think we're going to see an overtake here from somebody. Hamrez, Seraph, Matt. Oh, they're all boring. They're all boring. They didn't even go for an overtake. Matt picks up a 3-second time penalty though for cutting the entrance into the second chicane, and he's gone up the inside at the second. Let's move. Oh, Seraph got caught in the gravel. Got caught in the grass. I'm not sure if there was a little bit of a punt by Matt. I will review that footage.
Yeah, that was hard to say.
Questionable.
Because it looked like his speed just suddenly increased.
Yeah, questionable. Might have been lag. Could have been lag, possibly.
Yeah.
But Matt's on the back of Hamrez now. There is also Thick Rogue and Gasly, which I will get back to in a minute, as Matt is going to try and go down the inside, but doesn't think about it at Parabolica. Hamrez runs wide though, and Hamrez, this should be easy pickings for Matt. He should have it done even before they get into the braking zone. It's still side by side for now. DRS now in operation. And Matt is just going to waltz past with the straight line speed. Hammers, ooh. Trying to get a bit of the toll, bit of the slipstream there. Matt makes it through the corner and he's got the position done. Very nice overtake there by Matt. Up to 7th place. Hammer's just losing it a little bit in the background there. Let's cut back to Thick, Rogue and Gasly. Gasly 7.2 seconds off Oxide. That gap has not come down and nor has it not gone up. So that gap is just fluctuating.
You just used double negatives there.
No, what I'm on about is the gap hasn't came down or the gap hasn't gone up. If you know what I mean. It's around the same. It's around the same. About 7 seconds. 7.3 now.
Consistent.
Yeah. I don't know how to speak English. Well, I do, but wording is a problem. Let's just put it that way. Thick Rogue now going down the inside, doesn't think about it, into turn 1. Quickly backed out that move. And currently it's Gasly, Thick Rogue. Oxide has just lost 3/10 to Gasly as Onyx Merc gets a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. What happened there? Did he cut the inside?
I took a half day off work today.
Did he cut the... He must have cut the corner.
Who?
Onyx. He's just got a 10-second time penalty. There's no way he could have got a 10-second time penalty for cutting a corner.
Yeah, he did. He went straight on at turn 1.
I thought he did.
Footage, he went straight on at turn 1. Used the escape road, so I'm happy to remove that from him because he did go down the escape road and didn't make any advantage from it.
Yeah, he didn't. In fact, he's losing time.
Check the boards down at turn 1. If he knocked those over and went straight on, then he keeps his penalty. If he went round the boards...
Yeah, let's have a look on board with Oxide and we'll get a better idea. Lap 16 out of 27 here in Italy, and Oxide leads by 6.8 seconds. That gap is now starting to come down. And the boards, yeah, they've been... Some of them's gone anyways. By the looks of it, was just a quick flashing shot. We'll get a better idea from Thick Rogue, I think. Let's have a look. Right hand side. Oh yeah, the boards are gone.
Yeah, okay, so...
Yeah, he's cleaned a path clean through there.
Yeah, you can see the path.
And he's still got a pit as well. So... I would say he's not out of position, but he is technically out of position. Again, contradicting myself a bit there. But Onyx is losing time. And I think he should pit. You can see the graining on his tyres already. Let's go to TV pod and have a look at that graining. He just did get caught on the bit of the gravel there as well. And not much graining, if I've got to be honest. Especially on the left side anyways. I can't go for the rear view camera sadly, which is absolutely shocking on Codemasters' front. As Onyx Merc, he is losing those tyres because he's just nearly had a little bit of a moment. On board with him there, at a story,
as well,
which you've just seen. Wow. Gasly is...
For our spectators who are wondering why I'm making noises at random moments, I am about...
He's about 10 seconds behind, yeah. Onyx is going to come in the pits though. Onyx comes in, he's going to put on a fresh set of rubber. I think he can go another set of softs to the end.
It's about 6 seconds behind.
Yeah. It'll be the logical choice, I think, another set of softs. If he was running supers, then he would have struggled to get the end. But Onyx now on a set of fresh rubber, and he is going to be coming out ahead of Matt.
Tell me when he crosses the pit exit line.
Now.
I'll be able to time it.
About now.
2, 3.
Matt's there.
4.
Here's Matt. I'm on board with Matt.
6. It's about 5.5 seconds. I'm back. I am.
It's not. Yeah, see you about. Matt hasn't got him. Onyx is out in front. Good timing there by Onyx.
Matt will have him. Matt will have him on the nicer tyres.
Matt might have got to pit him again. Matt might have to pit again though, because he's on non-lap all mediums. And Onyx is on a fresh set of softs. But he's coming back at him. Here comes Matt. Not even thinking. Not even a twitch to think he was going to go for a move, but he could go for a move here, and he is. Right on board with Matt. Right on the inside. Can he get it done into the second Lesmo? He's still on the inside. He could force a move. He just lets Onyx Merc get in front though. And that was very clean driving between both of them there. And that, I've got to say, was beautiful action. And here comes Matt now on the right-hand side. Gasly sets the fastest lap of the race and is closing on Oxide for the lead of the race. And Matt gets it done on the outside of Onyx Mir through Ascari. I think that position will change very, very soon. And Onyx, once those tyres are up to speed, he should be right up there. And he is coming back at him, actually, right up the inside of Parabolica, trying to go for a move. Not quite pulling it off.
Is there a patch in the past couple of days?
There's a patch being released very soon. 1.08 is being released very soon. I can't confirm.
Because it just looks like that rev glitch has sorted itself out and is no longer.
No, the rev glitch is still there. I had it on board with somebody earlier on in the race.
Okay.
But it's good to see co-masters are actually fixing things and are actually caring about what people think about the game this year. Makes league racing experience, not just for us, but for other leagues out there. As Matt gets a 3-second time... sorry. Onyx... Oh, Thick Rogue! What's happened to Thick Rogue? Oh, he's lost it at Ascari! He's lost it at Ascari, right in the background. You saw his car. Let's go on board with Kazizzle. Yeah, he's lost it. Simply lost it on the exit of Ascari. And Ascari claims another victim. Thick Rogue was running in 3rd place. That mistake will not bring out the safety car because it's off track. As Matt and Onyx... Oh, Matt! Oh, Onyx has spun into him! Onyx has spun into Matt. Amrez nearly got caught up in that as well. Matt is just going to let Onyx go. Hopefully Matt can get up to speed. Has Matt got a puncture? Not quite sure what happened there.
I could see this, but the stream's frozen.
Are you joking? Oh, Matt's retired from the race. Not the best. Gasly's in.
I literally can't see anything. It's frozen.
Wow, Gasly's in, and that is a bold decision. Super Softs to go for the fastest lap. Of course, drivers that are joining TFRL. For those of you who don't know or have not seen the rules and regulations, the rules and regs will be posted on Monday in the chat. They're pretty much nearly done, and the website should also be getting done and released very, very soon. I've been working flat out to try and get it up and running.
Matt Link matching from Barking. Sorry.
Yeah, what?
Don't worry.
Oh, well, we have got a little bit of a break in proceedings. We haven't got any battles yet on track. Oxide leads by 21.5 seconds from Kazizzle. Bossman in 3rd. Gasly in 4th. Gasly, I think, is under the impression that all the leaders have got a pit on those mediums. And I think, yes, they do. I think they will. If I've got to be honest. As my voice goes. Again.
We have still got over half the drivers left.
Which is brilliant, and they're all human drivers, no AIs tonight, as everyone has, everyone who was human have retired. How has Small Guy got a point, and he's been drinking?
Small Guy's like 12. What has he been drinking?
Oh no, he's not 12, he's 17.
I mean...
You wouldn't think it. I mean...
Well...
You wouldn't... You wouldn't think it, but then again... No, he's been drinking WKD, Coles Light, and cider. Apparently. He's what he's told me.
Big man Keelan. Anyway...
Big man Keelan. Away from the drink and driving of Small Guy.
Back to the driving.
Anyone on the rest? Back to the driving, and Oxide is still 21.9 seconds out in front. Because it's all second. Bossman's running 1 and 3rd.
Can I just point out that neither of us were even close with the top 3?
Yeah. You're right. Oh, Gasly going off. We cut the corner at Ascari's Bossman, sorry, going off. It is looking like it's getting a little bit cloudier out on circuit.
Yeah. Yeah, but in 6 laps it won't rain.
Yeah,
enough.
in 6...
If it does rain, it won't rain enough.
It's a dry race anyways.
Okay.
But...
It's a bit hazy.
Yeah, it is a bit hazy. It's mainly down at Sector 3, Parabolic, from Ascari all the way down to Parabolica, and then it's half sunny down the straight.
I'd like to
Strange.
parabolic her.
Oh god. Don't want to be getting that started again. Parabolic Hamres sets fastest lap anyways, the Dutch driver. 12.1 seconds off Onyx. He is catching him. In fact, I think Onyx is losing time to Seraph. So that might mean Onyx maybe a mid-table driver this season, possibly. I mean, to be fair, all of these drivers are going to be in A-League this season, and it is what is shaping up to be one of our best A-League driving lineups. I think.
Ooh, have we? Okay, sorry. Have we launched DSDRD yet?
What is that? Discord?
Yeah.
Gasly has put a link into the A-League chat that you put in the Porsche Super Cup chat. He's copied it over.
The A-League chat that you've forgotten to add me in again.
I have, yeah, and I will do that. I will do that after this race. Don't worry, I will do that after this race. I've got to add Gasly to the B-League chat anyways because I've got to put him in there, didn't I? Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. But oh yeah, bit of B-League news actually. Rocco Reggie for real has recently signed a contract for Ferrari, and he is going to be hopefully competing tomorrow night in the pre-season testing race for B-League.
Great stuff.
Which will be very interesting. We still haven't got a full lineup for B-League drivers, so if you are interested in joining TFRL, whether that be in B-League, if you want to work your way up from B-League to A-League, there is an announcement going to be coming very soon, which I am personally excited about. It should be absolutely fantastic. Unless I reveal it live on stream now.
I mean, I don't know what it is, mate. I've got no idea.
You have no idea?
I've literally been so caught up in work that I don't know anything.
Well, I shall announce it now on stream, live for the viewers. What we're going to be using this season, A-League and B-League, the bottom three for A-League this season, whoever those drivers are, will be relegated to B-League, and the top three drivers from B-League will be promoted to A-League come the end of the season.
That's good. Good idea.
Promotion demotion system is going to be in play. We have got, I mean, the interest that's been shown over the last week, especially the interest that's been shown for people joining TFRL as Onyx comes in the pits, getting a front wing change, and super soft tyres onto his car. What was I saying? Yeah, interest in TFRL has probably grown quite a lot in the last week. As Oxide now comes up to lap Onyx Mir and just lets him on by. Yeah, the interest shown by drivers is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Can't say that word. Phenomenal. I can't say it. It's one of the words I can't say.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, been absolutely phenomenal. Oh. I will stop trying. I'll use a different word. The interest has been great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic, great, brilliant. There we go. All of those words.
Phenomenal.
And that word. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, but basically what we're going to be doing over the weekend is seeing how much interest we've actually got, and I'm going to be meeting with the admins this weekend to discuss what we're going to be doing next season of TFRL. We'll have to think forward if we want to be the best. So what we're going to be...
Yeah, but that's quite difficult though, because you can't really base anything next season. Because, for example...
Yeah, that's true.
This is just an example. Top 3 motion... little point that I want to make on that is that you can't really plan too far ahead because, for example, imagine Liberty and F1 turn around and said, we're going to change the point system completely and have it so everybody has points. Or, you know, something like that. Or they just suddenly change a rule. You know, it just makes it quite difficult for us. But obviously we'll get the essentials done and out of the way.
Yes, definitely. What I was planning to do, as Gasly sets another fastest lap of the race, he is closing on Bossman, but not enough. Bossman also closing in on Kazizel. All of these guys have been on the mediums for 17 laps and 16 laps respectively. 12 laps, 13 laps for Seraph as he just goes on to lap 25. I was about to say something and I've lost my train of thought because I was going on about the field.
I'm having a custom controller made, by the way.
Oh, very nice.
Yes,
very nice.
GT Sport 1. Limited edition GT Sport 1 is going to be customised. So instead of having a silver casing to it, I might go for gold.
Very nice indeed. What are the comments coming through? There is a couple of common.
Yes, I was going to come to that. Message from Matt. Sorry guys, that was the worst race of my life. And I'm embarrassed with myself. I get annoyed very easily since I was shoved onto the grass and had my wing damaged. And then Michelle Vaillant says top 3 promotion is great. Now equal assist. A-League no. A-League no. I see. They want equal assists on B-League. And no assists on A-League.
Well, that is something that we're going to be. I will come to that now. That is something we are definitely going to be addressing next season of TFRL. What we're hoping, and I've got to discuss with the admins, of course, what we're hoping to do is have a couple of no assist leagues and a couple of assist leagues. Is basically how we're going to try and run it next season. But that's to be discussed in further detail behind the scenes. Hope that answers your question in the meantime. As all of this rambling on with no action out on track has led us to the final lap of the race. Oxide is about to come around the final corner to start the final lap of the race at Parabolica. And another beautiful helicopter cam broadcast shot here from the guys at Codemasters who actually know how to code a game properly. And I've got to say, over the last couple of weeks, I think the multiplayer experience has been getting better and not worse, as some F1 YouTubers have been putting it on Twitter, especially Limitless and Team at Marduk, to name but 2. Your drive of the day, Mr. F6.
Kazizel, he's managed to come back from an incident earlier on with Small Guy and is running in 2nd place.
Yeah, I am going to give my driver of the day to Kazizel. Yeah, Kazizel. I think he warrants it today. I think he's just been in the background, a bit quiet. He's just been a bit lonely out on track, if I've got to be honest. By the way, I did notice something, that Onyx Mur actually passed Oxide out on track to get unlapped again. And Onyx is on the super soft, of course. But Oxide is coming around the final couple of corners now. He's approaching Parabolica. He's weaving already. He knows he's won. He is back and back to the top of TFRL A-League. And is this the sign of things to come? Oxide wins here in Italy in pre-season testing for A-League. And we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for the rest of the guys to come in, because Kazizel is going to be the one that is going to finish 2nd, unless we have any punctures or anything on the final lap. Kazizel coming around the final corner to finish 2nd. A nice quiet race from him. Same can be said for Bossman. Bossman, another nice quiet race in 3rd. And of course, it'll be interesting to see how these top 3 get on in A-League this season. And Gasly comes across the line in 4th and does gain because of the penalty situation. He does gain. Seraph is going to be coming across the line in 5th in the Force India. Another one that's had a bit of a quiet race. Bit off the pace. I mean, if this is going to be what every race is going to be like in A-League, then we may as well hand the championship to Oxide.
Hello.
But I hardly doubt it.
It's quite spicy, so like the
It is quite
championship is
spicy.
looking like it's going to be quite open.
It will.
Because at the end of the day, think about it. I seem to remember back on lap 20 or 15, so between that range, the gap between first and second was about 21 seconds. The gap across the line was 25. So Kazizel literally came from nowhere right at the end and was
You've got to.
pace.
We've also got to factor in Thick Rogue also crashed, so I think it would have been a lot closer if he was still in. But we have reached the end here. In thingy. Oh, what was that? Did you say?
I bottled it.
You bottled it? Oh, you bottled it? I didn't catch that. I thought you were just pitting for strategy. Oops.
No, I spun it and
You shouldn't have said that, and then we wouldn't have mentioned it over the stream. You should have kept it to yourself.
I've then got an excuse of why I didn't win. So.
And there is Into the Barrier in the background there. But
I don't think I would win anyway. So.
Here is your final order. Oxide wins. Oh, and he's the only one not to have any penalties. No surprise there.
I'll be right back.
Oxide wins. You're in Italy. Kazizel in second. Busman third. Gasly fourth. Seraphin fifth. Hammer sixth. Onyxburr seventh. Thick Rogue on his TFRL debut in eighth. Very, very unlucky. He's going to be one to watch out for in the future. Matt in ninth. And Small Guy, half drunk, half cut, whatever you like to call him, he's finished in 10th. Both the Red Bulls, Wiselig and Mark NUFC. Mark didn't even get to complete a lap. Wiselig also crashed out early. As at this point, we would normally do driver interviews, but as this is pre-season testing, I think we will skip driver interviews. And on to the situation about Discord. Every driver in A-League should have had a message through from Lightning Gasly to say that we have Discord open and ready.
In the B-League chat.
Yes, I will add you to the B-League chat as well as Elliot. And I'll also add Elliot to the A-League chat as well. But yeah, please do join Discord because as of 2019, PSN chats won't be getting used as frequent as Discord. Discord will be the place for everything, for both F1, GT Sport, and for our upcoming leagues, which will be announced in due course. I'm not sure if anybody else has got anything to say. I'm going to unmute Oxide if he's got anything to say. And Oxide is with us. You're hungry. I'm hungry. Sadly, we haven't got Hungary next week. It's Australia in round one. We might be able to eat a wallaby though when we go over there. As
we could have Hungary tomorrow.
We could have Hungary tomorrow, but if anybody is watching from the B League lot, it'll be the same track. Italy tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, 50% in short quali, ghosting on, and unless anybody else wants to add anything,
just bring on the seasons.
I had fun.
Bring on the season.
Out.
Oxide had fun, dominant victory. Hopefully that is not what A-League is going to be like this season, because I would have got it completely wrong if I have with the driver placements. And it'll make me look bad, and it'll make us look bad, and it'll make TFRL look bad. But anyways, enough about me moaning. Thank you very much for watching. And until tomorrow for B-League pre-season testing, it is goodbye.